have some words of wisdom that he's written after walking through this park and enjoying it. Steve Herrmann, a local poet and author.
Well, what an honor to be here celebrating this very important event, Dick. And I'm going to talk a little bit about a different side of Dick Spees that some of you may not remember, or maybe you do. This is Dick's time at Lincoln Child Center down the hill, working as the fundraiser for Lincoln Child Center. And what a memory it is going back to those times. This is 31 years ago, approximately, when we met. And I was downstairs. I was a social worker working with very traumatized, disturbed children, boys in residential treatment primarily. And what a breath of fresh air it was having Dick Spees walk into my quadrant where I was doing my practice in between sessions sometimes, and for you to invite me to come upstairs and sit with you in the office and just have a casual chat while I was processing some of the difficult emotions that I was carrying from some of these very troubled youth. So Dick's politics go back to the care of the soul of children in Oakland. Fundraising was always such an event for the Child Center, and Dick would have charts, and we'd go to his home up in the hill, and he would do organizational development. So as well as being a great politician, Dick was also very much interested in psychology, as well as poetry, which is really a big part of our talks that we had. Dick was a great lover of Walt Whitman, Herman Melville, and Emily Dickinson. And I heard stories about his granddaughter who could cite Emily Dickinson by heart, John's daughter. And I learned about the family through Dick, and also Dick's daughter in Hawaii, Kate. She's also a professor of literature. So Dick also brought an aesthetic attitude to his politics in his heart. He may not have spoken much about his love of poetry, but it was always there. And Dick wasn't really a mentor of mine so much as a friend. And I'm just touched that I could be here today, and thanks to Stan, who invited me, and Robbie. So what I wrote a little poem to commemorate this moment, and I wrote it a month ago at dusk. I came down after I got a call from Stan, and I thought I'd just sit in the park and get a feeling for the place, and feel the spirit of the place. And I could feel Dick's presence. So these lines came to me. It's called Dick Spees Canyon. Very original. In a canyon in the far west, in California, the land of native peoples and of dreams, before dusk, in a remote location, alive with trees. I saw along the dry creek bed the rows of cypress that were planted by hand by the poet Joaquin Miller. And I was grateful to my old friend Dick Spees for preserving this treasure as a testament to the integrity of this place. You did it, my friend. You preserve this canyon for generations to come. You deserve this honor, Dick. Your city and all of your family and friends assembled here are proud of your many achievements. I remember well that day when we sat together on that sandstone outcropping before Space and Science Center was built. I remember the opening gala. I remember your fundraising days at Lincoln Child Center, where we met down the hill. I remember our many runs together in Redwood Regional Park. And we will always remember you for your many years of service on our Oakland City Council. There's a sacred feeling I get here at dusk as I sit here in your canyon, a feeling of thanksgiving that you fought for environmental protection, over economic profit during a time in our nation's democracy when spiritual values matter, and places of recreation matter, and where the trees that you loved so much needed your protection. The bays, the oaks, the pines, the madrone, the redwoods, the cypress, and the mighty eucalyptus along the road bordering what was once Castle Canyon, now a canyon named after you. In Dick Spees Canyon at dusk, I remember well how you selflessly served as Oakland City Council member representing District 4, and how ardently you fought to support our community's deep desire to protect this acreage, and the arduous battles you fought to defend this open space, and for all that you did for Piedmont Pines Association, and for so much more we as a city will be forever grateful.